So let's talk about ways that you can make money online without having to invest anything to start with. Okay, so most things online you need to have at least a little bit of an investment to get going, but this video is specifically here to show you that you do have options. If you don't have any money to start with at all, you can still make money with the 5 methods I'm going to be sharing in this video. The first way to make some real cash online with absolutely no investment is what's known as freelancing. So freelancing is pretty straightforward. The way that it works is that one person completes a task for a business owner at some kind of rate, okay? So basically, I would say as a freelancer, I will write an article for you for a certain amount of money. Now, one of the most popular platforms on the internet for freelancing is a site called Fiverr.com. Now, Fiverr's very simple. The premise is that business owners are paying $5 for simple little business tasks that they don't want to carry out themselves. And speaking as a business owner myself, I definitely take advantage of Fiverr all the time and have literally purchased hundreds of gigs on Fiverr. Now, of course, the downside with freelancing on Fiverr is that you're not even making $5 per task because 20% right off the top is taken directly from Fiverr to compensate for providing this platform for business owners and freelancers. So you're making $4 per gig on each task that you carry out. That means that if you're going to use Fiverr to make money, no, it won't cost you any startup costs, but you're not going to make very much money per task. So that means you really want to pick tasks that don't require that much of your time. And one example of this is that I've been purchasing a lot of gigs lately to get exposure to my Kindle books. And one of the gigs I purchased is this one right here. It's called Promote Your Kindle Book on 80 of the Best Facebook Groups for Kindle Publishing. Now, this gig, I know for a fact that this person is using a software that's automatically posting my ad to these 80 Facebook groups. Now, I don't have this software, and I'm not into the business of trying to find out where these softwares exist or setting it up myself. So this person, even though they're only making $4 per gig, the amount of time expenditure on their end is still relatively small. So if you can work out a way to do gigs on Fiverr that take a very small amount of your time, then even those $4 per gig can really add up into a nice side income for you. Now, perhaps maybe an even better freelancing option for you is a site called Upwork. Okay, so this site called Upwork, you can actually demand a much higher pay. And you'll notice here, I'm again somebody that hires freelancers all the time for things to do with my business. You can get writers on here that charge as much as like $50, $60 per hour. Okay, so if you have a very strong skill set in any particular area, or you build up a skill set in any particular area, you can demand a much higher rate and get paid a very good amount of money per hour. And better yet, because you're getting paid for work that you're creating on your computer, you really don't have any startup costs like a business owner setting up a business would have to pay for. So basically, you're providing your expertise and time in exchange for money. So Kindle publishing is also an awesome opportunity to make some money without investing anything. Okay, so if you're going to make money from Kindle for free, basically you just need to write some books yourself. So you'd have to find a topic that you're an expert on. Or if you aren't an expert on a topic, you'd have to gain some expertise for a topic, write the book, and you'd also have to create the cover for your book. Now, the best way to create your cover for free is to go to a free tool called Pixlr.com. If you do a Google search for Pixlr, you will find this tool, and you'll be able to use that to create pretty cool looking covers that won't cost you anything to create. Okay, so that's the first step, is write the book, create the cover. Then all you have to do is upload your book onto Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So if you do a Google search for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, you'll be able to create an account and set up your books on there. A good question at this point is, how big do your books need to be? I would say that the lowest amount of words that I have in any of my books are about 6,000 words. So as long as your book is 6,000 words or more, then your book is going to be probably a valuable contribution to the Amazon Kindle marketplace. After you have your book published, you want to play around with your pricing points. Now, what's really going to make a big difference on whether you get traffic or not is that your book is priced at the right point for the market. Okay. Now, what's really interesting here is you'll notice that I have 5 books here, and all of these books are in the internet marketing marketplace. So these are all books about how to make money online. Now, I know that many of you are thinking at this point that make money online is crazy saturated, and how would I ever be able to get my books to rank? What I am going to show you in the very near future in this video is how I can get one of my books to rank for pretty much any marketplace. So if you look at this first search result here, I typed in make money blogging, which is a reasonably popular book search phrase, and you'll notice that my book, Brendan Mace, is ranked number 2. Okay, so for make money blogging, my book is ranked number 2. And there's a bunch of other books below it that are all on this topic about make money blogging, and my book is brand new and it's outranking them. Now, if we do another Amazon search and we look for YouTube marketing, you're going to notice again that my book is ranking number 2. Okay, and there's many books below it that are also about YouTube marketing, and it's still outranking them. Okay, now we're going to look at a couple more. So let's take a look at list building. You'll notice with list building, my book is number 3. And then if we look at how to make money online, which would be a crazy competitive search phrase, you'll notice that my book is already on the first page. It's actually right here. So how to make money online, right on the first page of the search listings for that search term. So how the heck am I able to rank in a crazy saturated marketplace? Well, what you're going to notice here is that all of my books are actually listed at free. Okay, so instead of charging people money, I'm giving away my book for no cost whatsoever. Now, it's no surprise that people absolutely love free and they eat that stuff up. But what is cool is that a big part of Amazon's algorithm is how many clicks your book is getting. Now, when your book is free, more people are going to be clicking over to it, and hence your Amazon ranking is going to improve. Now, the tricky thing here is that Amazon actually doesn't allow you to list your book as free for more than 5 days. So they only allow you to have a free book for a 5-day period. But there is one workaround. And in order to get that workaround, basically what you have to do is you need to get your book published on major retailers like Barnes & Noble first, which is very, very easy to do. And I can talk more in depth with you about that on another video. But if you get your videos listed for free on other major retailers, you can then at that point contact Amazon and say, hey, I saw this Make Money Blogging book available for free on Barnes & Noble. I would like you to price match it on Amazon. And Amazon will 100% do it if Barnes & Noble is listing it at a lower price. Okay, so that's how you get your books on there for free. But now you may be thinking, what really is the point? So we're listing our books for free, but if people aren't spending money on them, then how are we going to make money? Well, one of the best and most effective ways to make money is off the back end of your book. So that means what you put in the book itself. So many of these books are giving away free bonuses, but in order to get those free bonuses, people need to subscribe to my email list. Now, Aweber, which is an outstanding autoresponder service, will take care of sending emails on your behalf, and they have a 30-day free trial. So you don't even need an investment to get started with them. Of course, as you start growing your subscribers, you will have to pay your autoresponder fee based on the amount of subscribers that you have, but you should be making a lot more than what your autoresponder fee is, okay? So the advantage of free is that you get a bunch of traffic, you get a lot easier rankings for your book, and the disadvantage is that you make less money directly. So my best advice for you is that if you're picking a book in a topic where you can easily rank without making it free, then go straight for the sales and make the money directly, okay? But if you're working in a marketplace like Make Money Online or fitness or health, where it's crazy competitive, then make your book free by using that price match strategy, and then you can get your book ranked even in hyper competitive topics. When you have your book ranked, you can make a lot of money from the traffic you get to your books. So I'm just starting with Kindle publishing. I just started about 3 weeks ago, I think. Actually, less than that. It looks like a little bit less than 3 weeks, about 2.5 weeks ago. I learned from a guy named Dalton Scott. He's also available here on YouTube if you're looking for some extra advice on how to do Kindle publishing. He taught me everything he knows, and so far the results have been pretty good. So you'll notice on April 12th, my books really spiked, and I was able to get 563 downloads. So that's 563 real people that actually went out, downloaded my book, and a good percentage of them ended up signing up to my email list, subscribing, even some affiliate links in there from time to time. And I was able to make a lot of money from people after they already got the book, okay? So I listed all my books for free, and then I was able to make the money afterwards by getting that massive amount of traffic. Now, I also made some sales before my books went for free because I had a waiting period for Barnes & Noble to be able to update their catalog to include my free book so that I could price match with Amazon. During that period of time, I still made over $20 from my books, and that was for a very brief period of time where they were just in the transition phase from being paid books to being free books. I personally would rather do the free model because, as you'll have noticed from my other videos, if you're a watcher of my YouTube channel, that I really focus on the back end and the funnels after I get people engaged into my brand. So that's why my business in Kindle publishing is focusing on getting as much traffic as possible and then making money on the back end. However, making the money directly or making the money on the back end, both of those options are 100% viable. One of my absolutely favorite ways to make money online with no investment is through YouTube publishing. Now, I've already created a full comprehensive video on exactly how I make $2,000 every single month in passive income from YouTube. And if you want more information on this, you should absolutely check out that video. I'll leave a link on both corners and in the video description below. So this is very similar to Kindle publishing, but instead of creating books like you would with Kindle, in this case, you're going to be creating videos that are designed to make money either through the ad revenue directly with YouTube or on the back end. Okay, so the fourth way to make money online is actually a little bit creative. In this case, we're going to be leveraging powerful free social platforms and using them to grow an audience and make money that way. Now, one of the best examples that I can think of is a group called the Cult of Copy. Okay, so one person, this is an actual real person, his name's Colin Thoreau. He created this Cult of Copy group, and he just basically created a cool space for people to join and talk about copywriting. Now, what he's able to do, because he is the administrator of this group, he's able to have a post right at the top of the group that advertises into his courses. So right off the bat here, Colin in his very first post is giving everybody in the group a $50 discount on any of the courses that he's created. Now, an average course for Colin costs around $200 or so. So even with the $50 discount, he's still making $150 per sale. But the really cool thing is, all of his courses are digital. So it's not like it even really takes him any time to get this product to people. It doesn't cost him any money because digital doesn't cost any money either. So anytime somebody buys, all he has to do is give that person access to the course that he's already created. So here's a strategy that, don't get me wrong, becoming a social media influencer is not easy and it's not going to come overnight. And there is some skill involved here to create this kind of influence that Colin's created. However, once you have that group in place and you have that audience and you have products that are digital based, you really have a very, very passive lifestyle at that point because you're making a really good amount of money without having to do any more significant additional work. And I know, because I've been following Colin for a while now, that he actually makes quite a significant income, more than what most people make full time at their jobs, just from this Facebook group. Okay, and all he has to do is every once in a while contribute some more posts to keep the group responsive and active and ready for his future content. In the fifth way of making money online, you're going to see this nice continuation of the theme of selling knowledge for money. Okay, so with the social media influencer strategy, that one can be very lucrative and very passive. However, it will take you a good amount of effort, a good amount of time, and a good amount of skill to be able to grow that audience. Now I want to show you another option that you have for selling expertise, but with a platform that's more geared towards finding that audience for you. Okay, so there's a website known as Udemy, and with Udemy, you're basically creating a course for money and you're putting it on the platform to be sold on your behalf. Okay, so you're sharing the revenue that's generated with you and Udemy. Now, some people at this point would probably think, why would I share my revenue with another website when I could just create the course myself and sell it? So for people that say that, yes, you're 100% right. You could create your own course yourself and then sell it separately. However, the advantage of a site like Udemy is that they're going to sell for you. Okay, so basically Udemy is like the Amazon of digital courses. Udemy will even go so far as to create Facebook adverts and Google AdWords advertisements to get traffic back to your course. So Udemy, yes, they will spend money to get traffic to their courses so that both you and them can make money. So if you want an easy solution to create knowledge and be able to sell it digitally online, Udemy is a great option. Basically, you just create the video course, you list it on the Udemy website, and they're going to handle getting a lot of those customers for you. If you want a ton of internet marketing videos, how to create a website, how to build a list, who cares? Whatever you want in Make Money Online, I pretty much have all of it. My YouTube channel has over 80 videos now. You can find out what you're looking for, and I can show you what you need to know. So make sure, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel on the right side there, or subscribe below, and get started doing what you want to do online so that you don't have to do what you don't want to do in a cubicle. I hope this has been good for you. I'll see you guys soon.